एक मेल केलंय ते जरा प्रिंट घ्यायला सांगा. Okay, am I audible? Rohin, am I audible? Rashmi, am I audible? Tanaz? Tanaz, am I audible? Rashmi, Rohin?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? Is the voice clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you. काय कुठं होते ते तरी नाही येत. Okay guys, so far 9 students have joined. We'll wait for some time, then we'll get started. Okay guys, 13 of them. Should we get started? Or can we expect few people to join immediately? 12. Oh yes. Yes. Can you see the screen, guys? Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the previous class, Okay, if you remember, we had started with the functions of commercial banks where we discussed the primary functions. Okay, there are two types of functions, primary functions and secondary functions. So we have already discussed the primary functions, which talks about taking of deposits and giving of loans and creation of credit, then financing the trade and remittance of funds, okay, transfer of funds. Okay, those are the primary functions of any commercial bank. Whereas when it comes to secondary functions, okay, secondary functions, in that the first one is the agency function. Okay, now when we talk about agency function, okay, in business law, if you have studied, I guess it was there in your first semester, I don't remember first semester or second semester, this particular subject was there, law, where you might have studied the agency act. Okay, where a particular agent is appointed on behalf of the principal. Okay, suppose I appoint Mr. X to do business on behalf of me, I become the principal and Mr. X becomes the agent. Okay, in the similar way, banks also act as agents. Now agents, when if you want to transfer funds, what do? You cannot transfer it directly to somebody's account. Okay, you have to deposit money to the bank and bank on behalf of you will transfer. Okay, that is why I said NEFT form. Okay, you have to fill that form, give it to the bank, and bank on behalf of you will transfer your funds to somebody else's account. Okay, so they are acting as agents over there. So that is agency function. Then collection of customers check. Sometimes there is a drop box facility in any bank, okay, where your customers can go and drop their checks. The bank's responsibility is to collect the checks and put that money into your account. Okay, credit the money into your account. So that is another agency function. Next is purchase and sale of securities, shares and securities on behalf of you. That some of the banks are also into investment banking, where sorry where they perform the functions of an agent to buy and sell securities on behalf of the customers. Suppose you are like, let's say you have an account with ICICI Bank and you have also given them the rights to invest money into shares, like you have allotted certain funds to invest into shares and securities. Okay, so the bank, what they do, the merchant bankers or the investment bankers who are there, okay, we call them as fund managers. Okay, so these fund managers will use your money and invest your money into the stock market on behalf of you. So that is called as an agency function again. Okay, so they act as a middleman, that is an agent. Okay, for which they charge commission or they charge brokerage or they charge fees for their services. Okay, so these are called as agency functions. Then other agency functions like collection of dividends from other companies, like you have invested into shares and that dividend is coming, so collection of dividend. Payment of insurance premium, you have given a standing instruction and on a particular date that premium has to be paid, so bank pays the premium on behalf of you. So all these are called as agency functions, where the bank act as an agent and works or executes transactions on behalf of you. That is called as an agency function. Next one is other functions. Now other functions include what? Locker facility. Okay, now locker facility is where you keep your valuables. Okay, you want to keep it safe, you feel like your house is not so safe, so whatever jewelry or whatever valuable items you have at home, except your husband and wife, okay, you keep them in the locker. Am I right? Fine. So that is another facility, another function of a commercial bank. Okay, that is providing of lockers. Then issue of traveler's check. Can somebody tell me what is this traveler's check? Anyone? Traveler's check. Anyone, guys?
So, so the amount given to the customers who are traveling from one country to another or from one place to another.
Definitely yes. But can you briefly tell me how it works, Rohin?
Working, sir. So I don't know the working
Okay,
process.
fine, fine. Anybody else? Any idea, guys? It may be correct, may not be correct, doesn't matter. Anyone? Nabiraj?
So sending the check from one place to another place.
No, no, that is not traveler's check. Okay, That was your interpretation, is it? The check is traveling from one place to another. So traveler's check. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nice interpretation, but no, it's not correct. Anybody else? Rashmi?
Sir, it can be exchanged while traveling.
It can be exchanged. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sushmita. Yeah. Go ahead, Sushmita.
Sir, it can check can be exchanged
Check can be exchanged when you're traveling.
to different countries.
Okay, fine. I guess you have got the answer, but you are not able to explain it properly. Yes, Rashmi, you want to speak?
No, sir.
No. Okay, great. Uh, then Ashwini.
Yeah, sir. So when foreign currencies are not available,
Okay.
the bank will provide us the traveler's check with that can be exchanged in a
Very
particular place.
okay. Okay, fair enough. Yes, you're right. Anybody else who wants to add something to this?
So
Ravi?
that check can be converted into cash, sir.
Very nice. Yes, yes. Exchanged what I guess Ashwini said can be exchanged means it can
Sir.
be converted into cash. Mrinali, you want to say something?
Wherever we go, like outside countries, we can remove cash by paying that check.
Don't say remove
Maybe, sir.
cash, okay? Say withdraw cash. Now
So like withdrawing cash.
MBA, you will be MBA finance
Withdrawing cash, sir.
8 months, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so don't use the word remove and all those things. You say
Yes,
withdraw,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. Okay, so okay, if I want to combine all these answers, yes, you're right. Like whenever you're traveling to other countries, let's say normally when you're traveling to other countries and you don't want to carry cash with you, what do is you deposit some amount in a particular bank, okay, and you take a traveler's check from that particular bank, okay, and wherever you're going and you are in need of cash, let's say, you provide that traveler's check in that bank itself and you get the money back, okay, or you withdraw the money, okay. So that is what traveler's check is, okay. So this is basically used by travelers who do not want to carry cash and take a risk of carrying cash throughout the journey, okay. So that is nowadays normally we don't find this traveler's checks and all those things happening, okay, because nowadays everybody has a debit card or a credit card and ATMs are available everywhere. Going ahead, you have UPI payments now, okay. So this concept of traveler's check is reducing, but still you should know what is a traveler's check. So I hope you're clear with what is a traveler's check, okay. Then next one is collection of statistics, okay. Sometimes even the commercial banks is involved into research activities where they want to collect some statistics about the banking system, the growth of certain areas and all those things. So that is another thing, okay. Then sometimes even the banks are involved into underwriting of debentures. Now underwriting of debentures means what? Suppose a particular company wants to issue debentures, okay, and since people do not know about that company, people will hesitate whether I should buy those debentures or no. In that case, what happens? A bank, okay, intervenes as a underwriter, okay, as an again a mediator or an agent, okay, where the bank takes the responsibility of issuing shares to the public, okay. Now when that bank is involved, okay, the name of the bank is good, so people will have faith in that bank and they invest in that, okay. So the work of that company is also done because they are getting money through the debenture issue. The bank is getting commission or the fees for their services, and even the investors are able to invest into those debentures, okay. So underwriting of debentures is another function that definitely bank undertakes or commercial bank undertakes, okay. Then accepting of bills of exchange, we have already discussed about bills of exchange and so on. So these are the various other functions that a commercial bank provides, okay. And the last one is fulfillment of socio-economic objective, okay. That is development of the society and developing the economy is one of the most important objective of any commercial bank. In the next slide we are going to deal in detail with this socio-economic objective. So I hope you're clear with both the functions, that is the primary functions and the secondary functions of commercial banks, right? If yes, give a thumbs up
Yes,
quickly.
sir.
I hope you're clear with both the functions. If there are any doubts, you can definitely go ahead, unmute yourself and ask those doubts. Okay, great. So I hope everybody has understood this particular slide as to what are the primary functions and what are the secondary functions of a commercial bank. Coming to the next one, as I said, we need to understand the role of commercial banks in the socio-economic development. Okay, in while studying Reserve Bank, okay, RBI, we know what is socio-economic development. It is the development of the society as well as the economy. Okay, so how does commercial banks help in this socio-economic development? Most of the points, if you see, are similar to what RBI does. Okay, so I'm not going to go into details of all these things. I'm just going to read it out for you. If you have any doubts in any of these points, it's your responsibility to ask that doubt. Okay, so first, socio-economic responsibility is formation of capital. It helps in capital formation for the industries to grow. And investment in new enterprise, yes, commercial banks do invest in new enterprise and encourage new entrepreneurs. Okay, then promotion of trade and commerce, yes, commercial banks are involved into financing of trading activities and commercial activities of the enterprises. Then development of agriculture, as we have already discussed, that agriculture comes under the priority sector, and it's the responsibility of the commercial banks to develop this sector by providing farm loans or your crop loans, fertilizer loans, equipment loans, and so on. So that helps in agricultural development. Then balanced development of different regions. We have discussed in length about what is this balanced regional development. Okay, so basically ensuring that every region is developed, or every region there is financial facility available to each and every person in the country. So that is called as balanced regional development. Okay, so everywhere the same amount of, or the same nature of financial services are available. That is what balanced regional development talks about, or balanced development of different regions is. Next, coming to influencing economic activity. Definitely, when you talk about commercial banks, it provides loans and it takes deposit. So interest rates vary. Okay, they reduce the interest rate, they increase the interest rates on deposits, they increase the interest rate on loan, reduce the interest rates on loan. So through this, okay, they are indirectly influencing the economic activity also, because economic activity depends on the flow of money, and the flow of money is controlled by RBI through commercial banks itself. But RBI doesn't control the flow of money directly, it controls it through the commercial banks, right? So commercial banks also play a very important role in influencing the economic activities of a particular country. Okay, then coming to implementation of monetary policy, as I said, RBI is the one who gives the policy, who sets the monetary policy, but it does not implement it. Implementation comes to the commercial banks. So it's the duty of the commercial banks to implement the monetary policy in full spirit. Okay, so that is the another socioeconomic function of any commercial bank. Then is monetization of economy, providing proper flow of money in the economy. That is called as monetization of economy. Export promotion, providing facilities for exporting, like letter of credits, guarantee, export guarantee schemes, and all those things. I'm sorry. Okay, then optimum utilization of resources. Yes, banks also are involved into utilization of resources. Now for a bank, resource is money. Now how optimally they are utilizing that money? Are they putting that money into the best use, okay, into the sectors which really require it? Okay, so that is what optimum utilization of resources talks about. And when these, suppose small scale industries are getting money or getting finance, they are utilizing their resources in the best possible manner. So that is how the commercial banks help in the overall socio-economic development in terms of utilization of resources. Okay, then is financing the priority sectors. We have discussed in length about priority sectors like education, small scale industries, agriculture. So providing finance to these sectors and ensuring that there is a proper development of these particular sectors is another role of commercial bank in socio-economic development. And last one is the expansion of credit. Okay, I don't know whether you are able to see that. Okay, yes, expansion of credit. Now when I talk about expansion of credit, okay, it is providing credit to as many people as possible. Okay, so that is what giving or providing finance to as many people as possible, needy people as possible. That is called as expansion of credit. Okay, so these are the various socio-economic activities or the role of commercial banks in development of socio-economic activities or socio-economic development. So I hope you're clear with all these roles. Again, I was very fast. I know I was very fast in explaining this because we have dealt it in length in the previous classes. So I hope you're clear with all these points. I do not want you to get bored with the same points explained again and again. So if you're clear with these points, give a thumbs up so that I can continue with the next part.
So creation of credit and expansion of credit is one and the same, no?
See, creating almost same. Okay, creating of credit means you basically what happens there is, okay, you are encouraging people to take loan. Okay, and expansion is basically you're giving that facility to maximum people possible. First is creation and then is expansion. Okay, though the ultimate intention or ultimate meaning comes to same, but first is creation of credit and then is expansion of credit. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any other questions? Any other doubts? Guys, I'm waiting. Okay, fine. I hope everybody is clear. Since nobody is responding, I assume that everything is clear and we are running out of time. So let's move on to the next part, that is services rendered by commercial banks. Very important. Okay, what are the various services that are rendered by commercial banks? First one is the teller system. Have you? Is there anyone in this particular class who has heard about this teller system? Rashmi?
Yes, sir.
Preeti?
Sir, this ATM.
Okay, a type of teller system. Yes.
Yes, sir, a type of teller system.
Okay.
Then the machine that they have in banks, sir, to count the money.
Yeah, you're right. Can you tell me the full form of the ATM?
Automated teller machine, sir.
Yes, automated teller machine, right? So sometimes it is manual also. Now, when you talk about ATM, it is automated.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sometimes it is manual, where initially what used to happen is, if you want to withdraw money up to a certain limit, okay, a small amount of money up to a certain limit, there used to be a separate counter. Okay, and there would be there would be an officer sitting over there who is called as a teller officer, who used to give money. Okay, he used to have a separate counter to give money. Okay, so that is called as a teller system. Okay, now it is automated and we have the ATMs, that is the automated teller machines. Okay, so basically what Rashmi said is right. Teller system is nothing but your ATMs where you can withdraw money. Okay, what is plastic money?
The debit and credit cards.
Very good.
Yes,
Debit
sir.
cards, credit cards, smart cards, right? All these come under your plastic money. So I hope I need not explain you what is a plastic money. Do you require any explanation on plastic money? Everybody has plastic money in your pockets. Excuse me. Okay, so basically credit cards where you have a limit and you can withdraw money, or you can do shoppings and all those things till that particular limit is exhausted, and you have to repay that within a period of around 24 days to 30 days depending on which bank credit card you are operating. Okay, second one is the debit cards where you can withdraw money, or you can again use it for shopping up to the extent to which you have your money. Okay, this is directly linked to your account and there is no limit as such, but it is up to the limit of the money that you have in your account. Okay, suppose you have 10,000, then you can withdraw up to 10,000, you can do shopping up to 10,000. That is what debit cards are all about. Okay, then in that also we have smart cards. Now smart cards have a chip. Okay, initially there was a strip. Now your cards are basically available with smart chips. Okay, so that strips normally are not used now, though they are there on the cards, but they are not used. but the electronic chips is what we call it as, where all your information is stored. Now the chips are used where all the information is stored in that small chip on your card. Okay, so going ahead, they have also come up, if you are aware of, I hope you have seen these advertisements where you need not even swipe the machines. Now you have to just put it on the machine and it reads your information and your account is debited or debited with that particular amount, right? So that is what is all about plastic money. Online banking, okay, online banking talks about your internet banking, where you can transfer money, when you can invest money, you can open deposits. Okay, you can have your own passbook, you can see your passbooks, you can print your passbooks, you can print your statements, all those things sitting at home or on the internet. You can do that. That is called as online banking, where you can do transactions on through the internet. That is online banking. Traveler's check, yes, we have already discussed about traveler's checks. Second one is gift check. Have you heard about gift check? Anyone? Gift check, guys, anyone aware of gift check?
Yes, sir.
Yes, who is this?
The Narayan.
Narayan, please can you tell me what are gift checks?
Sir, instead of cash, gifting someone a check.
Yes, very good. But how it works?
No, sir, no idea.
It's simple, Narayan. You just go deposit money of a particular denomination. Okay, gift checks are not available of any denomination. Okay, they are fixed denominations on which the gift checks are available. You have to just go to the bank, deposit that much of amount. You get a gift check. You gift it to someone. They can withdraw that much of amount. Okay, like if you remember, if you are aware of, Big Bazaar gives you gift vouchers, right? You
Yes,
get
sir.
gift vouchers. You have to buy those vouchers and you can gift it to someone, or you get gift vouchers by Amazon, or you get gift vouchers by any other retailer, whether it is e-retailer or the normal retailer. They have a facility to provide you gift vouchers, where you have to deposit certain amount and that much amount of voucher is created. You can give it to someone and they can do the shopping of that particular amount in that particular shop, in that particular retailer, with that particular retailer. That is called as gift check. So when it is done by banks, it is called as a gift check. Otherwise they are gift vouchers. Okay, then telegraphic transfer. Okay, very old method of transferring money. Okay, you had telegrams and all those things. Now or nowadays this particular system is not there, but telegraphic transfer is basically you put your money in this account and then the money is sent on through line, not actual physical money, but the information is given to some other bank and that money is deposited in the account that you have designated to, or that you have sent it to. Okay, so that was how telegraphic transfer used to happen. Okay, like money order. I hope you are aware of money order. Again, I'm talking about something which is very old fashioned, but are you aware of money order? Okay, we are left with very less time. The meeting may get over any time. So money order is you put the money into the post office and they send a order, and that postman gives the money to the person to whom you had sent the money order to. That is money order. So this is done telegraph.